Come on in.
Let's do this, guys.
Yes.
Let's go.
Zo, daar komt het, ja. Oh, Engels.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Amazing.
Nice shirts, dragons. I don't think you can hear us. What's up? I can't. They're all on mute.
Okay, Baptiste, how you doing?
I'm playing some hockey and I'm waiting for the call, so let's go.
Fantastic.
Nice shirt.
Best team.
Dragons at heart. Okay, LP, do you have everyone in?
Yeah.
What?
And we can go.
Camera, yo, hello. Nice hat. Okay, cool. Okay, everybody, welcome back to the Osaka Digital Hub for all things hockey. Obviously, the idea of the hub is to keep everybody connected in these times. So, yeah, that's why. And today we have really some nice guests with us. I think you'll all know them. We have the boys from Team Streethockey here. What's up, guys?
Yo.
Yo.
Hey.
For those of you who don't know Team Streethockey, I think they're some of the most skillful players in the world. They have a great Instagram channel at Team Streethockey. They've been doing all types of crazy things online. We partnered up with them a couple of years ago at the beginning, and we invited them here today so that they can tell you all the story, how they started out, what inspires them. And the best thing is you get to connect with them, ask them some questions, and hopefully join and follow them on their Instagram. So I'm going to start off with Lane. Lane?
Yes, hi.
Question. Who's the most skillful of the three of you?
Ooh. Yeah, there's one guy with loads of talent, hockey-wise, and just all sports. And I think when you see his skills, I have to say it's Jonas.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Okay, that's very modest. I've seen you all in action. Incredible things you can do. So tell us all a bit about Team Streethockey and where you guys started and what inspires you.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, I think I started off playing hockey when I was 9, and I played football before, and I was always doing like crazy things with the ball because that gave me a lot of joy, and I wanted to learn new skills on and off the pitch. Always trying to challenge myself and other players around me. And yeah, we started making some cool videos and got response from the audience. So that really motivated us to start Team Streethockey and show the world. And I love to show the world our skills, but also as you see here, there are so many cool skillers who have also sent us a DM on Instagram or showed us a video of their skills. That's just amazing to see.
Okay, cool, nice. And so I think if I'm right, Lane, Luke, you guys started Team Streethockey together?
Yeah, that's right. We started street hockey first in Arnhem. It's a small city in the Netherlands. It was a project from school and from the Dutch Hockey Federation. So we started there a small project to bring hockey to the streets. We did it there and it was a success. So Lane did it a year after that again in Arnhem. And I went to the Dutch Hockey Federation for a scholarship, something like that. I bring hockey to the streets in Amsterdam. We did street hockey over there on a project. Yeah, so we started street hockey first at our school.
Yeah, that's
from our school exercises. Yeah.
What I love to see from you guys is that you're giving a really nice twist to hockey. We all know hockey is a cool sport to the streets, which I think is something that we as a brand we've always admired from you guys. So I think we've lost. There's Jonas. Jonas.
Yes.
Hear us a bit about yourself before we get going.
Sorry.
Tell us a little bit about yourself before we start off with Lane's presentation.
No, I'm Jonas. I'm 30 years old, and I play now 3 years hockey.
3 years.
Yes.
Man, that's pretty impressive. That's I can see the trick. Lane, tell me, where are you playing your hockey?
I'm playing my hockey now in the Netherlands at Hockey Club Boelie.
Hockey
So it's first class, eerste klasse do we play.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a nice club. It's really fun to play, and a lot of cool players are playing here. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Okay, Lane, you're going to tell us a bit about more in detail about Team Street Hockey. I think you can go ahead and start sharing your presentation.
Yes, I will share my screen of the presentation.
Just everybody, while Lane is getting set up there, Lane is going to go through a presentation here, and then at the end you have the opportunity to ask some or any questions that you have to the guys.
There it is, right?
Yeah. Good to go.
Yeah, okay, so cool. I think we had already a little introduction. As I said, with Team Street Hockey, we like to create new stuff. And especially since we are also bringing some videos of followers of us, we also think we have a nice community to connect many people. And that is also what keeps us going, to see the skills of Jonas, but also some other guys. Like we said before, for example, guys from BS all over the round from India. The guys doing amazing tricks with the hockey stick, just like we do. But they also inspire us with their new skills. So we try to beat them again, and they try to beat us. And that's just what keeps Team Street Hockey going for this moment. Yeah, and as we said, we started Team Street Hockey like I think it's going for 5 or 4 years now since we started our first video. It all started at our study. We had a teacher at our school, and she works for the KNB, so for the Dutch Hockey Federation, and they were trying to give a new twist to hockey, to just a normal field hockey game. And she had to teach Luc and me at our school, so at our university. She invited us to join the program, and we started to teach children who never thought of hockey as a sport, and we learned them the skills. But we had some extra time, so we were like, yeah, what are we going to do with our extra time now? And we were at the office, just sitting there and thinking like, yo, you got those freestyle football players, freestyle basketballers, for example, like all over the world, but hockey players wouldn't do that stuff. So we decided to let's be the first, or to create new tricks, show the world what you can do with hockey stick. And we got a great response on our videos, especially from clubs who were asking, could you join us, or could you come to our club to show the children what you could do with hockey stick? Can you teach them some new tricks and start learning them by organizing new clinics? So that was really cool. And we just started with the two of us, and then at the bottom left you see Jesse. And Jesse was also a magic skiller. I think he was like 10 years old by then. He sent a video to us, and we like, yo, this kid is magic. He is so good. We want to do skills with him. And that was also the time when we got our first message from Osaka. I think Steven sent us a message from, yo, guys, you are doing really good. Do you want to talk about playing with an Osaka stick? Because I didn't have one, and we were like, yo, this is an amazing opportunity to share the world what you could do with a really nice brand and some really nice skills.
Just to say there, like a message to all the, like when as a brand, when we're looking at it, we're inspired. We were inspired. That made us absolutely you guys building a community, and you're doing it in a cool way. So that was the attraction from our side.
Yeah, amazing. This was really cool to get your message, of course, and I really still appreciate it, everything that happened. But as I said, we had loads of opportunities. So in the top middle, you see our picture with Jeroen Esbeth and Jort Kroon, I think. Besides them, you have of course also got Felix de Naaien, who is also really busy with Instagram and doing his skills, showing the world what's possible with hockey stick. But Jeroen on YouTube and all the other stuff, he is a great example for other international field hockey players, but also for us as a team. And he invited Team Streethockey to join in on YouTube and to give him another platform to show some skills. And we just started like everyone else, just with one camera, maybe an iPhone or something, to film and practice your nail skills, put them on social media, and from then on we had amazing opportunities. So the pictures you see here, we filmed with the International Hockey Federation for the Pro League finals, and we made a special tutorial series with them. And the picture on the right, I don't know if you could see it now, but Luc showed his skills with videos on Eurosport, so just on normal television. For us, a great example of our reach so far. I would have never expected to be with hockey skills on normal television, for example. And I think to the skills right now, if you're trying to do your skills and you're filming them back at home, make sure to film your skills in total. Make sure your image is good, because it's really important to help you on your Instagram, and many more people will see your skills. Because we got a lot of questions for like, how do you grow on Instagram with just skills? And the basic is just to put yourself in the best image on your screen. So that's just a key to success to remember.
Hold on, Lane, just to stay on that, I think that's really interesting for everybody watching here. So even a lot of the content that you create, you're creating it with your phone?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think the phone is the best thing to use. You just have to set it up. Don't make sure to level it to the middle of your body, so you are in the middle of the screen. And the first thing they need to see when they are in your profile is hockey, 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 or skills. That will give you a lot of reach, and people will interact with you and engage.
Nice. Good advice.
Yeah, so since we started with Luc and me just as Team Streethockey, I already said we met Jesse first. Oh, let me get back to that. Yes, so and after that we met Jonas. Jonas didn't play hockey by then, I think, but yeah, already had lots of talents, just like I said before. And what this guy does with the ball and his new skills, like he throws the ball up and then the stick behind, he made his own Jonas juggle. Yeah, it's just crazy to see. And after that, we were like, now we are only with boys, and there are of course a lot of girl skillers as well. So we invited Seffi to join Team Streethockey as well, because Seffi was back in the days and still one of the biggest girl skillers on Instagram we could find, and she's doing really cool stuff as well. Let me see if right here we have the video with Jonas in his backyard, like most of us do, with the stick flip, amazing skills. And then right here it does the juggle.
Man.
Yeah, that's just so cool to see from him and from all the other players also skilling on Instagram. They do this with a lot of pace, and the control they have is just amazing.
Lane, just a quick question in between. How much do you guys practice?
Yeah, I used to practice. I think I don't have my normal moments, but I started like, yeah, we do this every day. So I did it on the training when you're standing there at the training or at the practice and you train it. I don't say you don't. This is not the way you should do it, but I did it. The trainer explains an exercise, and during the explanation of the exercise, you're still trying to do some skills and you are not listening. So I think this is the moments who created me as a skiller. But also in the backyard, or when my mother and father were walking with the dog, I went with them, but I always took my hockey stick with me.
Oh.
So yeah, that is moments. Just take your hockey stick with you, and you can always create some cool content and new skills.
Nice.
Besides that, we have also been, like I said, invited with the International Hockey Federation, and we have done some amazing things. In top left is Luc right here at the Champions Trophy finals in Breda, and he was in the middle of the pitch just doing skills and freestyling in front of like 5,000 people. I think there must be some nerves right there. Must be really nervous, but yeah, it was just an amazing experience. And me in the middle, I think it was at a match of Belgium and Germany in the semi-finals of the Euro Championships. I did a battle with Jesse Klinkhamer on the field during mid time. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing to do, and I'm looking forward if there are any possibilities to do that again. So I already talked to Luc this morning, and we got a question like, "What's your biggest dream?" And I think I personally won't make it to the Olympics as a professional hockey player, but maybe you can do some skills one day at the Olympics, or just the World Championships in front of like 10,000 people. That would be amazing.
Yeah, that sounds like a dream.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's a dream. But at the meantime, we have those clinics like at the bottom left, where we just with 80 people, 80 children of the clubs we have been to, just learning our skills, doing a demo, just showing them what skills you could do, starting at the bottom level, and from there in 1 hour you see those children developing some serious skills, and everybody can do it. I'm sure, and you can always level up when you notice how to start, and that's really cool to see.
Nice.
Yeah, then we have, of course, on our Instagram, and these are also some objectives we have done so far. And at the left, we were at the Osaka event at the Metropole, and with Arthur van Doren and Thomas Briels, and we met them there. And even though these guys aren't just skilling hockey players, but they are the best field hockey players in the world. But when you tell them, let's show them a new trick, they are really inspired to learn them as well. And maybe it took them, they are so talented, so it will take them like 5-10 minutes to master the stick flip into the back stick. Yeah, it's crazy to see, but to play with them and to see how nice they are. And yeah, that was one of our dreams as well, like we did with Jeroen Esberg and Jorrit Kroon, for example. Yeah, then about our we play with Osaka, and we got a lot of questions like, what stick do you use? What do you like the most to skill with? I think it's really important for just children to use a lightweight stick to skill, and just everything, like from the start of the Indian dribble and skilling like keep ups and stick flips. It's really important to have a light stick because it's the most easy to improve your skills. When you have a heavy stick, it's hard to move the stick from left to right, get the ball up in the air. And I started with the Osaka Pro Bow. I got it right here. So this was my first Osaka stick I used, and the Osaka Pro Bow is just I think it's the all-round one of the best sticks you could use on the field to play with. Right now I started to play with the Lobo. I really like the stick as well. It's a little bit harder to skill with, but in the field on the pitch, I also use the drag flick, so that's why I chose to use the Lobo.
Maybe for people who don't know, so we obviously have a lot of shapes. We've 6 or 7 shapes, but the Pro Bow is probably it's in between the mid bow and the Lobo. I think it's still the maximum bend of 24 mil, but it's the highest point is set at 250 mil from the head. So the Lobo is set at 200 mil from the head, so that's the maximum that's allowed. But and in terms of weight, what type of weight are you using?
Yeah, I think this is my logo, and I always use like 25 grams or 30 max, and I love to have the weight at it's 39 centimeters or 40 centimeters away from the balance point, because I don't want the weight to be in the at the hook of the stick. I want to set my weight here, so I can throw the stick easy in the air, and it makes it a lot easier to skill with.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice, good advice.
Yeah, so that's like about my sticks, and Jonas is playing the Pro Bow as well, and Luke is also using the Show Bow to skill with. He plays Pro Bow in games, but uses the Show Bow to skill with because the back stick, the ball really attaches to it, and you can do this overhead spins, and just with the pace of which you can do that with a Show Bow is just amazing. It brings a new element to the skill game.
Nice. Okay.
Yes. I don't know if you call it Show Bow because of that, but it would definitely be a nice thing to say.
Maybe we need to look into developing a skiller stick, especially for skilling.
Yeah, that's a great idea. For
Okay.
sure. Yeah, amazing. So that's all about the sticks we use. If there are any other questions, we of course ask them after the presentation. Then we have our social media channels. We just started on YouTube as well, and there will be some cool tutorials on YouTube soon. Already the stick flip tutorial is up there. We made YouTube to create new battles, challenges, just longer than 1 minute. And we are looking forward to challenge some cool Osaka pro players soon after the Corona is done. So looking forward to meet them and challenge them to do some cool skills challenges with us. I think that's a nice idea, and we will definitely do that.
I think one of the great things, Lane, Luke, Jonas, what you guys are doing is you're keeping the hockey community connected. You did an action with the KNHB called Keep Playing. I noticed that going around at the beginning. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, we did. We had loads of people joining us with the hashtag Keep Playing challenge. It all started with not being able to go to the pitch and play hockey like we do usually, but we wanted to show the world how Team Street Hockey, all the skillers, hockey.nl, and yeah, right now it's just the hashtag Keep Playing is really a thing going on with all the skillers, and everybody is using hashtag Keep Playing just to show and reunite again on Instagram from home. You are doing your skills at home or in your backyard just alone, or maybe with your pet, for example, like Felix and I did with his dogs, and just challenging yourself again. So all the skills you can do, is no excuse to stop playing hockey. It's still a thing going.
Yeah, and
you can go to the pitch.
There's huge benefits you can have in these times for your skills. It's very important to keep your hand-eye coordination strong. I see all the top players are doing something with their stick and ball, so that's pretty cool. Maybe you want to see if we can get some questions in now, Lane, from some of the others in the group. Huh?
Yeah, we should do that. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's. I'm going to. Is Louis Philippe there?
Yep.
Louis, can we open up a couple of people? If there's any questions, maybe Lane, maybe it's better you stop sharing your screen, and then we can get everybody on view.
Done.
Cool. Okay, anybody, if you've got any questions, just raise your hand and you can put it through to the guys.
Also on the chat, or it's also possible.
Yeah, you can put it on the chat. There was some questions that came through, Lane, in your social media. Is that correct?
Yes, I would check them.
Okay, that's you, LP. Okay. Louis Philippe, you had some questions that came in on the Osaka. Here's one. Hand up here. Hold on. Baptiste, hello.
Yeah.
What's up?
I personally started to freestyle hockey thanks to Team Streethockey on June 2019, I think. What the feeling of giving the idea of skilling to other people?
Nice question. You get that, Lane?
No, I didn't. I didn't.
You ask, how does it feel that you're able to inspire other people?
Yeah, that's just amazing. So when we see, that's why I always get the question like, could you share us on a profile when we develop a skill and someone is doing that as well? Of course, there are many skillers who will do that, and yeah, it's just amazing to see and inspire other people. But as for an example, like you said but just for example, when he comments on our videos, and I know he did last weeks, that's just an amazing thing to see it happen, and I would love to help him to reach new skills he would like to learn, and maybe if I'm not able to do it, I can still give some tips like keep your hands on another way on your stick. Just make sure to send us a message, and I will try to keep up with you and answer all your questions on Instagram. Send you videos, tag Osaka and Team Streethockey, and maybe we'll see you on Instagram or one day at a clinic or event. Yeah.
Where are you calling from? Baptiste, where are you from?
I'm from France.
Whereabouts?
I'm from France, and I'm from the south, just I think near Spain.
You've got beautiful weather.
Yes, about 25 degrees.
Okay, nice. Thanks for the question. Huh? Make sure you connect with the guys online. Huh? You keep practicing.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else? Any other questions? Anyone else want to ask anything to the?
We have Thiago that joined to say hi.
Hey, Thiago.
Hey guys.
Yo.
Hey Lynn, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good.
Yeah, amazing, cool.
Did you have enough time to practice new tricks? No?
Yeah, we did some cool stuff. We just started YouTube, and my time is now busy with YouTube because
Yeah.
I started to try to edit it all myself. So I'm watching tutorials all day.
It's difficult, huh? It's difficult to edit videos.
Okay.
Cool.
Thiago, thanks for joining us. Also an incredible, skillful athlete, huh? How long have you been for, Thiago?
Sorry?
How long have you been playing hockey for?
I think 8 years now. Not that long ago. If you compare with most of the of the players that start when they are 5, 6 years old, I started quite late. I started with 15 years.
Okay. Have you any advice to all these young skillers?
It might seem a little bit of a cliche, but about learning tricks is a lot about practicing as much as you can.
Okay, that's good advice, huh?
Yeah, that's what I always do. If I want to master something, I always practice as much as I can, even if it's at home or a hockey pitch. Just keep on practicing.
Okay, cool. We're gonna ask some questions to people if they don't ask questions to us. I see Aniket, where are you from, man? Hello?
I'm from India.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm doing great. I hope everyone is doing great, taking care of their health, staying at home and practicing hockey as well. Because everything has been stuck because of COVID-19. We are everyone practicing at home and the place itself.
And thanks to the boys from Street Hockey, you can still play your hockey at home, huh?
Exactly. We have to because we are not allowed to go out. It is completely locked down by the policemen, by the government. So we are practicing at home. We are practicing it alone. We don't have any other option as well.
Okay. Any questions for?
Keep on doing that,
Sorry?
Keep on doing it. That's very good.
Yes. Hi. My question to the team hockey freestyle is, um, can we do something more project-wise stuff for a freestyle hockey for tricks with the help of Osaka? We can gather all over world people as well, including Osaka and Team Street Hockey, for a freestyle tricks. So they can pop in anyways to show their tricks on the platform of Team Street Hockey and Osaka, and that will help us all out by learning new tricks as well as by learning new tricks and explore the world with tricks and hockey.
And yet, you just gave a good idea. We should have a World Cup. What do you think of that, boys?
Nice. Yeah, sounds amazing. I'm in. Yeah, let's go.
Awesome, anytime. My ideas are open to Trimstick Hockey, as I'm connected to Trimstick Hockey admin, I guess, on Instagram. I'm always there with them.
Super.
Yeah, cool. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much. Always, anytime.
Okay.
Lucas,
Yeah, sounds amazing.
How does it come?
Yes.
what do you
Maybe
think of
I'm
World Cup
fine.
feeling? Like any kids?
As I'm connected to Trimstick Hockey admin, I guess, on Instagram. I'm always there with them.
Lucas, what do you
Where
think of
stay?
World Cup of skilling?
I can't hear you now, Louis Philippe.
India. I stay in India.
Yes. Moet je dit echt doen?
Okay.
Oh, no.
Has anyone else got any other questions? Hey, what's up, Simon? Louis Philippe?
Still in the background.
Hello.
But he's showing some skills in the background. Amazing.
That's all. Any other questions from anyone? Okay. Louis Philippe, any questions?
Yes, okay.
I have one question for, maybe for Jonas. Jonas, where do you take your inspiration? Is it sometimes from other sports too?
Sorry?
Where did you get inspirations to get your tricks? Is it sometimes from other sports too, or only from other hockey players?
From other hockey players. And sometimes from tennis.
From tennis?
Yes.
What inspires you from tennis?
Nou, daar is ook... hoe zeg je?
Zeg maar in Nederlands anders, misschien kunnen we het vertalen.
Nou, ik heb op Instagram, ja, en ook op YouTube is er een best wel bekende tennisser die ook allemaal trucjes doet en zo. En vanuit daar kijk ik ook af en toe een paar trucjes af. En die kan je dan ook met hockey toepassen. Dat vind ik altijd wel inspirerend om te zien.
So on YouTube and on Instagram, there's a famous tennis player who do skills as well. And Jonas watches that on his telephone or on his computer, and he steals sometimes the tricks from him, and he can do it with the hockey stick and ball. So that's where I get this inspiration from.
That's a good tip. Good tip.
Okay, very good.
I also see a lot of Jade Pools on Instagram. What do you drive? What's your drive?
Hello.
Yes. Hey Jade.
Hey.
We see a lot of skilling of you as well. What is your drive in street hockey?
Yeah, I play hockey, maar.
Je mag het ook in het Nederlands zeggen als je wilt, hoor.
Ah, dankjewel. Ja, mijn weg is eigenlijk proberen zo ja, zoveel mogelijk trucs en dat mensen dan later kunnen leren uit mij. Ja, dat die elk mijn filmpjes kijken en dan nieuwe trucs kunnen leren.
Inspiring. Nice.
Train je veel op de trucjes of is het enkel op de training bijvoorbeeld?
Alsjeblieft?
Train je veel of is het ook enkel op training of ook daarbuiten?
Ja, ik train heel veel. En daarbuiten, dan ja, meestal met school. Maar bijvoorbeeld dit weekend, dan, als ik dan eens pauze heb, dan hockey ik meestal ook. Om ja, balgevoel ook een beetje altijd bij te hebben.
Bij te schaven.
Ja.
Nice.
Nice. Keep going. I have a question for Elaine. Did you hear me there?
No, I didn't. Sorry.
I said I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
What's next for Team Street Hockey? What's on your planning for the future?
Yeah, for the future, we are now really busy with YouTube. We want to grow more on tutorials to share our skills and to get other people to learn new tricks. And we want to involve more with pro hockey players to, yeah, I think that really helps us to reach a new level of engagement and a bigger community. Because right now we have done like with the skillers from Team Street Hockey and all the skillers, but we want to grow the community by involving more pro hockey players.
And a World Cup.
And the World Cup, yeah.
And the Olympics.
I'll try to ask the question again to Lucas. So what do you think of the World Cup? Simon, Marinus? Sorry.
Yeah?
Well, I'll ask the question again. What is your thoughts on the World Cup?
Wat is mijn thinking of the World Cup, zeg jij?
Ik zal het in het Nederlands vragen. Wat denk jij van een WK tricks en tricks van...
Dat is een goed idee. Een goed idee, daar doe ik zeker aan mee, als ik kan.
Je bent actief bezig, zie ik de laatste tijd, hè? Veel...
Ja, dat is een grote droom van mij, om ook een grote skiller te worden, zoals Team Street Hockey. En proberen, zoals Jade het zei, om mensen te beïnvloeden. Dat als ik bijvoorbeeld een cool trucje doe, dat zij zegt, oh my, hij zegt goed, ga ik ook proberen. Zoals Fix de Nijer ook veel doet en zo. Dus ja, dat probeer ik ook een beetje te doen.
En kijk je zelf veel naar Team Street Hockey, wat zij doen, of probeer je zelf je eigen weg te zoeken?
Vaak wanneer ik bijvoorbeeld geen trucs meer weet, kijk ik een beetje rond. En als ik iets cools zie, dan ja, probeer ik dat ook. Maar soms ook kijk ik rond en dan ineens kom ik op het idee van, ja, daarmee kan ik iets doen. En dan probeer ik iets te doen. En dus, ja, zo gaat dat.
Super.
Guys, Lane, Luke, we're going to go back to you for if there's any other questions. You can always contact the guys via Instagram. You can send them a message. Make sure to subscribe to their YouTube and get all your friends to subscribe to their YouTube so they can build that channel and then they can inspire more people. Lane, Luke, Jonas, have you any closing advice or closing words that you want to say to anyone?
Yeah, I have one. On YouTube, we have now 3 videos, but on the next videos, we want to add a new item, the shout out. It's a bit the same as a shootout. It is 8 seconds, a video from 8 seconds of your best skills. And if you send it to us, you can be in the shout out in the next episode of Team Street Hockey on YouTube. So make a video of 8 seconds of your best skills and send it to us, and maybe you're in the next video.
Oh, nice. Can you repeat that as well in Dutch for
Yeah, sure. Dus we hebben op YouTube een nieuw item. In de komende video's gaan we een shout-out doen. Het is een beetje hetzelfde als een shootout. Je moet 8 seconden de beste skills laten zien. En als je die video naar ons stuurt, kan je dus in de nieuwe shout-out komen op onze nieuwe video's op YouTube. Dus, so that was in Dutch.
That's a really nice idea, and that's cool. I'm sure that some of these guys are going to be sending you videos.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thanks. Yeah.
Wayne, anything to close for the team here and for the fans?
Yeah, keep playing and share your content with us. Also, when you have a new video, make sure to put it on your story as well, and tag us and we can share it. Like most of these guys in here, I know you all from your name and your name on Instagram. So I recognize you, and thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. And
Lane, Luke, Jonas, thanks so much so much for inspiring and such passion to the sport. I think you're inspiring a lot of people, especially in this difficult time. So keep doing what you're doing. For everybody that came to join us, thanks a million. Great to see people from all over the world. And make sure that we tomorrow at 10 o'clock we have another digital hub session with Ray. Sorry, at 4 o'clock. So that's a workout session. Boys, you could also join if you want to stay in shape. But it's a really nice session that Abby runs. And next week we'll be back. Just watch the schedule and you can see who's coming up next week. I think we'll be back with Felix on Monday. So guys, thanks very much for joining. To everybody else, thanks also for joining, and look forward to catching you all soon.
Yeah, thanks.
Cheers.
Great. Bye-bye.